2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron player as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Nicely done.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. He's staring down a birdie putt here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Wonderful shot.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He finds himself tied for sixth. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Going for this green in two, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Little birdie look in here.
This is on a great line.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And now 4 under for the day. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. 9 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Leading by a couple after that hole. All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
This shot now being played from the fairway bunker.
Pretty good shot there.
And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Kate. Steady now. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's sitting there just in third place.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That'll sting a bit. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
A birdie putt awaits. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. Still in the lead now after that hole. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Attaboy, good shot. Playing this one about 130 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Going with a 3-wood here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Yeah, quality shot that.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, good putt. Well holed.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever three-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Could roll into the rough on this one. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Looks good.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Oh, that's incredible. He sold it.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Good shot there, Beamer. Here we are, Rich. A wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the second week in a row. Impressive.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row. Yep, tracking well.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Interesting choice of the driver here.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Oh, look at this flop shot. What a shot indeed. Took a chance and rewarded. Nicely done.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This looks good.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A couple under at this stage.
In a good position here, just outside the top 10.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got a read?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. That's inside the range.
And after that hole, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, with Xander Schauffele in second.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. Opting for the 6-iron. This looks to be heading to the green. Outstanding approach shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, that's a nice line.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
It's tracking.
And down it goes for an eagle. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Oh my God!
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And back to the play, shall we? Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Surely it's going to.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
He's currently sitting in first place. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
And choosing the 8 iron here.
This should play.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And this putt for the tournament. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.